So I'm ordering my unicorn frap. You've never heard of it? Well, it's a Starbucks Frappuccino with a dusting of pink powder and mango syrup, layered with a sour blue drizzle that tastes like a unicorn. When the barista asked for my name, I said Ushna. And she looked at me as if I just pissed on her pumpkin scone. So I spelt it, U-S-H-N-A. When my frap was finished, the barista bellowed, Ushna, Ashna, Aisha. What a stupid name, the one with the Frappuccino. When I got my drink, I felt deflated, mostly because I was drinking a pink nightmare, but also because I had a weird-sounding foreign name. The mispronunciation of a person's name is rampant, can be detrimental to a person's self-worth, and is culturally disrespectful. Because surprise, America's multiracial! And people are coming up with more and more unfamiliar ways to identify their children. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Megyn Kelly, spelled with a Y, in the middle. Only 61% of people in America are Caucasian, as depicted on KaiserFamilyFoundation.org on June 2nd, 2016. That means 2 out of every 5 people you meet will be an Ushna, Dubois, or Fawn, not a Jenna, Jake, or Gab. Let's accent what makes mispronouncing names such a big deal by first sounding out why we mispronounce names, then articulate how detrimental this is to the individual, and finally shout a simple solution to put an end to this. But let's begin with why we mispronounce names, including our brain psychology, ethnocentrism, and our teachers. Oh, but not you. You are the bomb. First, our brains actually favor certain names over others. A Business Insider article written on March 17, 2017, explains that our brains are prone to trust people with simpler names and even see them as more likable. Yes, because trusting names like Richard Nixon, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Donald Duck have always worked so well. We are attracted to positive, easy names, and if someone's name is difficult, then we don't even want to put the effort into saying their name correctly. The study concluded that it doesn't take extra brain power to actually say a difficult name. However, our brains assign challenging characteristics to them, so why would we even put the effort into someone who's going to be difficult? Don't ask me, I voted for Harambe. Second, we can blame our ethnocentricity, or our inclination to be less open to different cultures, ideas, and even names. Former Texas State Representative Betty Brown, easy name, in April of 2009 had suggested that because Asian names are too hard to pronounce, those people should adopt American names. People like Kim Young should just go by Kim. Oh wait, Kim's an Asian name too, but that's easy Asian. But what exactly makes a name hard to pronounce? Physically hard names like Stone, The Rock, and Ice Cube? Nah. Is it the number of vowels and consonants? Sometimes, but mine doesn't have any weird letters mixed together. Well, names that have U's and Z's tend to freak out Americans. Actually, the whole end of the alphabet freaks out Americans. It's our ethnocentricity. Finally, on the first day of 7th grade, my teacher pronounced every other name wrong. He said, "Man, no one has normal names anymore, huh?" I'm sorry, but what exactly is a normal name? Bob? Bert? Ivanka? On May 6, 2016, PBS gave insight on Jennifer Gonzalez's point of view. Gonzalez, a former teacher, observed a "these people" attitude from her former colleagues, as if it was the child's fault for having a hard name. Maybe they're just jealous that they don't have cool names like Diamond, Chastity, and Serendipity. Oh wait, those aren't cool names. Those are stripper names. If teachers did not put in the effort to say a student's name correctly, then the teacher is definitely at fault. So the mispronunciation of a person's name is common. We've looked at what causes it. Now let's turn our attention to the harms of not saying a person's name correctly. First, mispronouncing a person's name gives you a defeated, deflated feeling, similar to the feeling you get when you read about the news. The Huffington Post on October 14, 2016, explains that when a teacher mispronounces a student's name, it teaches the child to give up. We should be demonstrating persistence by insisting on saying a student's name correctly, because if we don't, it's teaching the child to give up on learning new ideas quicker and is detrimental to the developmental process. I mean, imagine being in class and hearing this. Eveline. Oh, it's Evelyn, yeah, sure. Jaqueline. Jacqueline, Timothy? Oh, it's pronounced Timothy? I'm gonna just call you Timothy, all right? By not putting in any effort, you're telling people you're not worth the effort. Yiwan, ooh, fun name. The director of multilingual educational services in Santa Clara tells NBC on June 2nd, 2016 that mispronouncing a person's name negates your identity. A campaign was created on a website called mynamemyidentity.com. And their research found that a teacher who mispronounces a student's name can cause anxiety and resentment. But I'm not bitter. I'm just as sweet and whimsical as a brown unicorn frappuccino. But teachers are not the only ones at fault, though. Even people in the workplace with hard names often change them because they feel like they don't get the recognition that they deserve. Which explains whenever I call customer service, I hear, "Hello, thank you for calling H&R Block. My name is Sally. How may I help you?" Not only are you taking away from who I am by mispronouncing my name, but you're taking away from where I am from. Now, I know it sounds like a big leap to say this just by someone calling me Ushna instead of Ushna, but it really is a big deal, okay? Just like me, that H will not be silent. Whether you intend to or not, what you're communicating is this: your name is different, foreign, inferior. It's not worth my time to get it right. Names have incredible meaning and significance woven into them. For example, my name in, how you say, American language means she who is destined to be great at all TED Talks. It also means the fragrance of flowers in Arabic, while Ushna means beautiful girl. And while that may be true, my name's Ushna, a beautiful fragrance, who's also destined to be great at all TED Talks. Having examined the many effects of mispronouncing a person's name, what can we do to prevent this from happening? Well, our first solution is to accept that we are a part of the problem. Visit the website mynamemyidentity.com, where you can access a campaign that asks teachers, business people, and parents to make a pledge honoring not only your children, but your neighbors and coworkers. That weird name is a part of who you are. It's your identity. And mispronouncing it without caring to correct can really take a blow to your self-worth. Your name is your first impression. Second, a good idea to this new approach is simply to be open with others. National etiquette expert Diane Gottsman, in a Business Insider article written on January 17, 2017, explains that if you want someone to remember how to say your name correctly, just tell a story and refer to yourself in the third person. Like this: "Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Ushna." I was just telling myself, "Ushna, I bet you're gonna meet a wonderful person like yourself, Ushna." And what do you know? Ushna was right. Ushna! Sometimes Ushna can be a little crazy. And if someone mispronounces your name, just correct them. But be kind and teach people how to say your name. Finally, it starts with all of you. Instead of jumping into saying a name blindfolded, take the first step and learn a little something about it. Also, why are you wearing a blindfold? Take that off. People with hard names always have ways to help you remember how to say it. For example, whenever I introduce myself, I always say, "Hi, my name's Ushna." It's like saying Pushna, you know? Like, "Oh, Pushna! Oh, Pushna real good!" In the classroom, teachers can go to each student individually and have the students tell the teachers how to say their names. Remember and say a person's name correctly, and use it whenever possible. Dale Carnegie once said, A person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Like Ushna. Ushna real good. It may sound basic, but by looking at the causes, effects, and solutions, we have learned that our names frame who we are. Look, if you can't even correctly identify who I am, where could we possibly go from there? This isn't even about saying people's names correctly. This is about being a culturally sensitive society because whether we like to admit it or not, we are very diverse. And that's what makes us special. So start with the little things. Don't write Alicia on my unicorn frap. I will not come and get it. You can drink it yourself.